In this video, we'll work on Ruth 1-2. Let's go to single sentence mode. Generated text is identical. Generated text is identical. Identical. The word other. I don't think we'll need this data grid adjustment rule. Identical. Okay, Ephra's clan. Ephra's group of families. Okay, a clan is a group of families. Clan is complex. So we don't get the word clan here. So let's check our complex concepts. Okay. Okay, the word clan is here and it's checked, but we don't get it here. What that means is the rule for clan was added after we started our project, and that will happen. We, at AlderWord, we're continually adding more complex concept insertion rules. And so in your project, they might not be there when you start your project. So let's see. Okay, the rule for clan isn't here. Here it is. It's in the library. So let's drag this from the library into our project. And we always drag to a group name right there. Right there. Okay, so now we get the word clan. The rule is down here at the bottom. Let's drag it up where it belongs. Okay, we want it right above clinic. Okay, so there it is. Clan. Let's edit this. We don't want that anymore. Okay, so now we have the rule in our project. Let's close the library. Let's enter the word for clan. Countable, common, neuter, thing. Would we say it? Yeah, we would say your clan. It is big. So it's a thing, not a person. Okay, clan. Okay. Okay, generated text is identical. Okay, these double angled brackets mean the text inside is implicit. It's not there in the original. And, okay, we see it right here. Implicit equals explanation of name. And it's included in the text because, you may remember, for implicit information, we've checked this option for this audience, implicit name type. Let's go back to that sentence. So this is included because we have that option checked. If we didn't have that checkbox in the audience's dialog checked, this phrase wouldn't be here. So this is implicit explanation of name. And right now it's set to post-nominal genitive. Most named noun phrases are post-nominal genitives, but these are sort of different. We want the region named Judah. So for these implicit noun phrases, we want them to precede the head noun. So let's write a rule. This will be for our thing-thing relationships, our noun-noun relationships, one of our special rules. Let's go to the next available layer. Okay. Let's get rid of kind. We'll deselect it. And we don't want generic genitive. We want named. Okay. And this has to be an explanation of name right there. So, okay, so that's the input structure. So this would be Judah named the region. So this would be region, this would be Judah. In the output structure, let's set this to a pre-nominal genitive. Now our noun phrases are actually ordered by this one, noun phrase, location, and phrase. So let's say pre-head genitive. And for this, we want the region named. So we want this named preposition to be phrase final, like that. Let's delete this. Okay. Which was in the region named Judah. So now the text is fine. We do want these markers so that when the MTTs review this text, they'll know that this is implicit. It's optional. They can delete it if they prefer to. So to get these markers, probably the easiest way is to copy them from the English grammar. You can say, go to other grammars, and English is the default. This will be a spell-out rule for noun phrases. Okay, let's copy this. So we select it. I'm going to push the Control key. Do you want to copy this rule? Yes. And while we're here, let's copy this one also. Do you want to make a copy? Yes. Okay, so now if we go to spell out rules for noun phrases, rules copied from English. Let's rename this. Okay, opening implicit marker. Okay, that all looks good. Okay, we're going to say ignore this character, and this is not applicable. You've just entered a new constituent into noun phrases called opening implicit marker. Do you want to edit your first noun phrase structure rule? Yes. Okay, let's add a new group. Okay, so there it is. And let's edit this rule. Okay, that looks good. Okay, ignore this character. Not applicable for the phonetic feature. You've just entered a new constituent in noun phrases called closing implicit marker. Do you want to edit your first noun phrase structure rule? Yes, and there it is at the top. Again, let's enter a new group. Let's call it closing implicit marker. Now it's up at the top. Let's drag this down to the end of the phrase. Okay, there it is. And that constituent came with the group. Okay, we need to delete the space that's in here. We can do that with the find replace rule. This will be punctuation. So we want to delete a space that comes after the opening implicit marker. So put a space there. And here we don't put a space. And let's do another one. Space, closing implicit marker. So here we put a leading space, and here we don't put a space. So that will delete the space. Okay, generated text is identical. Okay, but it went to a country named Moab, but that family went to a country named Moab. Okay, we can't expect TBTA to get the pronouns to get all of the pronouns when we're in single sentence mode. So, but that family went to a country named Moab is perfectly fine. We should get this pronoun when we go to the full verse. And that family lived in Moab and lived there. Okay, again, we can't expect TBTA to get all of these when it's in single sentence mode. And that family lived in Moab, that's a perfect sentence, so we'll keep going. Okay, that's the last one. Let's go to the full verse. Generated text is identical. Let's save it. And we won't regenerate all of our text. We'll regenerate all of our text after a few more verses. So now we're ready to work on Ruth 1:3.